Stocks our strategists feel are poised to deliver positive returns are featured now in their top stock picks of the week.
Welcome to another edition of Zacks Top Stock Picks. I am Brian Bolin, and I am the aggressive growth stock strategist here at Zacks. And I'm going to give you my pick, and then I'm going to toss it over to Nina Mishra, and she's going to give you her pick. And lo and behold, it must be the week of Thanksgiving here because we're both chipping it out. Loving the chips. Okay, NVIDIA is my pick for the week. It's NVDA. It's a Zacks rank 2. That's a buy. And we're going to go with a C for growth and an F for value. And when I do my aggressive growth videos, I like to see a strong growth score and a weak value score. And that would make me happy because I would see a growth divergence. And I know that growth investors and value investors are looking for different things. But this is top stock picks for the week. And it's a little bit different, but kind of the same in the idea that I want to talk about what's going on and why this is my idea. First, we're going to look at the earnings history. And you can find this on the detailed estimates page right there. You can see that nice little thing. And we can see the company continuously beats the number. This most recent beat, 6 cents, 5% above, but it also guided higher. And I think that's the important idea. And we'll see that in the estimates, I think. I think they've come in already. But good beats, just not too gigantic, but just enough. And, that forces the number higher. So here we have the estimates. And this is what makes a stock a Zacks rank 1 or a 2 if there's positive estimate movement. And we can see this quarter going from 108 to 109 to 112. Next quarter, 105 to 106. So just a penny. For the full year, and this year's pretty much over, but, the estimate has moved from 420 to 428. Now, next year, it's going from 465 to 483. And that's the important number. That's what investors are really keying in on. If we take a look at the valuation here, you have to pay up for big growth. And in the most recent quarter, the company posted 50% top line sales growth and then has a forward PE of 77 times. So you are paying up in the multiple there. You're also paying up here in this price to book. But this is one of the world's leading technology company. You're talking about the top 1, 2, or 3. So you're paying big for the sales multiple. You're paying big for the book multiple. You're paying big for the earnings multiple, but you're getting that growth. If we see this, we look at margins here, and this is kind of the fundamentally sound idea behind the business here. There are increasing sales and there are needs for their products and their chips, and it's coming through. They're still able to make more each quarter. So 32% to 33 to 34, that's great to see. When the company got it higher, it's kind of a shock inside of this whole supply chain nonsense of, suddenly we can't get anything. But if you look back here, this is when the COVID crash was basically, and the stock touched down. Woo, $50. How good of a buy would that have been then? But just up and away here, and really a parabolic move, just straight up there. I think that was around the split. Maybe the split was a little bit before that. Maybe it was somewhere in there. But the stock split a bunch of times. I don't know. Was it 4 to 1, 3 to 1? It was a lot, and that brings in smaller retail investors. You're almost going to double since that split. So, boy, oh boy. What a great name. So here's the idea. Why is this the top stock pick of the week? It's not because they constantly beat the earnings. That makes it a good thing. But this most recent beat here and this real run up into it, they really proved out that they are head and shoulders above everybody else with all types of tech. So autonomous driving, they're all their other chips and their things. It's all great. So I like the post-earnings drift higher for NVIDIA, and that's why I like it this week, because I think a lot of investors are going to be looking for those tech stocks to be adding in. Some people are looking at the end of the year here for tax loss selling, and then when you're doing that, you're almost looking to, I want to keep that money invested, and they're going to switch over to winners. So winners are going to keep winning here through the end of the year. At least that's my belief, and I would think NVIDIA is going to be one of the best ones out there. So that's my top stock pick for the week. Now I'm going to throw it over to the one, the only, Nina Mishra. Go ahead, take it away, Nina. I think you're going to do the chip stack, another chip stack, right?
Thanks, Brian. I'm Nina Mishra, and my pick today is AMD, Advanced Micro Devices. And I love NVIDIA. In fact, NVIDIA was my top pick on 18th of October. And NVIDIA continues to surge since then. But today I am talking about another very hot chip stock, which is Zacks rank 2 by rank stock currently. So we know that chip stocks have been rallying over the past 2 years because this demand for high performance computing was supercharged by the pandemic. And Brian talked about the chip shortage, which has boosted all chip stocks. Now, the reason why chip stocks like AMD and NVIDIA, these have soared since October, that is mainly because of this company, which was earlier called Facebook, changed its name to Meta Platforms, and they announced that they will boost their capital expenditure by about 66%. And most of this spending will go towards artificial intelligence chips, and NVIDIA and AMD are the two companies which will benefit a lot because they produce those high performance chips, the chips that can do a lot of parallel computing, and that is why they are the best chips for artificial intelligence. Now, looking at AMD charts, AMD reported excellent results recently. If you go to detailed earnings, you will see that, one second, let's go to detailed earnings. You will see that the company reported excellent results, and analysts have been increasing their estimates for the current year and next year due to these excellent earnings reports. Companies' chips, they continue to see very high demand for areas like data center and video gaming too. Now, I wanted to show you this chart too. This is the price consensus and EPS surprise chart. And this looks amazing, beautiful, because the company has missed only once in the past 5 years. But look at the price gains. The surge in price is just amazing. And another chart which I wanted to show you is AMD's comparative chart with Intel over the past 5 years. So the company has been taking market share from Intel, particularly for CPUs. So you will see that AMD shares have surged over 1,600%, and AMD shares have done basically nothing. So Lisa Su took over as AMD's CEO in 2014, and at that time AMD was at the brink of a bankruptcy, and she has completely turned the company around. Now, AMD is not only producing those high performance CPUs, but they are also producing GPUs, graphic processing units, and they will be competing with NVIDIA, or they are already competing with NVIDIA in the area of GPUs. So comparing with NVIDIA, which I said that, which I like a lot, in addition to AMD. So NVIDIA is up more than AMD over the past year, but both have seen excellent price surge over the past month or so. Now, going to NVIDIA again, NVIDIA is currently trading at a forward P of 77. AMD is slightly more attractively priced, forward P of about 59. Now, both these stocks will benefit a lot from not only metaverse but also many other high demand, performance areas like AI, like self-driving cars, cloud computing, video gaming, AR, VR. So the demand for the chips from AMD and NVIDIA, that is going to continue to rise, and metaverse is not going to be built over the next 1 or 2 years. It will take more than few years. Probably will have a good idea of what the metaverse is going to be like after 10 years or so. So if you are a long-term investor, you will not go wrong with either AMD or NVIDIA. And in full disclosure, I own both stocks in my personal trading portfolio. Thanks for watching. Make sure to check out zacks.com/promo for an interesting offer, and also make sure to subscribe to our videos, our video channel, so that you do not miss anything. And I will see you next week.